Hi, I'm Brenda,
Hi, I'm Dominique,
and this
and
is
this is
Life
Life
with the
with the
Medinas.
Medinas.
So, I wanted to talk about on our podcast this time about a trip that we took to Las Vegas last weekend. And I wanted to start out talking about the food that we all tried out there. What do you think?
Yes, because there's lots of different restaurants and different types of food, and Vegas is just another environment. So,
Yes. So, I really liked my most favorite place was Nacho Daddy's.
Nacho Daddy was really good. I loved their food. I go there every time I go to Vegas.
Well, this was our first time, and I had the Supreme nachos, and they were so good. Some of the best nachos I've had.
Yes, their nachos, I don't know what it is about them. We always try to get different nachos. So last time we went, we got the boneless nachos. So it's like chips with white queso and boneless wings and stuff was smothered with like hot sauce. It was
Mhm.
really good. This last time we went, we did get the supreme nachos and those were so good. And normally I don't like everything that's on them, but it was a good combination. There wasn't too much of one or the other. They like combine it perfectly.
Yes, and they had the green chili on some parts of it, and then the hot queso, and it was really good.
And
I
the
really
refried
enjoyed it.
beans and the pico de gallo, and they had guacamole, and they even had sour
Yes.
cream. And I don't like sour cream, but
Well, we went and put our pico and our sour cream on the side, and we were so busy enjoying the nachos that we didn't even eat that. So, what
yeah.
about some other places?
We ate at El Segundo Sol, and that's a taco and margarita restaurant, and that was actually a really good. They don't just give you like the tacos; it's like a make your own plate kind of. So they give you a plate with like beans and rice and the meat and pico and salsa and stuff, and then you get to make your own taco kind of the way you want.
Yeah, that was really good.
I
I
ate the
still
chicken.
preferred the Nacho Daddy overall, but I did like that place too.
I did the chicken tacos. What did you do?
I did chicken tacos, but I
Chicken.
did the flour tortilla, not the corn tortilla.
Oh, I like the corn tortilla. So,
So,
and it's
yeah.
really filling. It doesn't look like it's like that filling, but then as you're eating it, it's so filling. Oh, and I love
Yes.
their guac. Like when you order a side of, or when you order the guac for an appetizer, they give you like a huge, like pan thing, and it's so good. And they put like this, is it like a lemon kind of like
Lime.
a
It's
lime?
lime.
They
Mhm.
put like a lime paste in it, so it's like has a different taste. It's really good.
Yes, yes, it was good. What other places did you go to?
I went right by Al Segundo. I went to a pizza place right there. I don't remember what it's called, but their pizza, it was a thin crust pizza, but it was really good. And I'm really picky on my pizza, but it was actually really good. I had that. Let's see, what else?
Well, we went to a place, Fuddruckers. It was at a hotel, and it was more like a food court setup. And we just ordered cheeseburgers, fries, onion rings. I ordered a chocolate shake and a Coke. And we literally had to wait 30-35 minutes. We were just so mad by the time our food got there that we didn't even enjoy it. I
Oh,
would not recommend that to anybody.
man.
You shouldn't have to wait that long in a food court for your food for a cheeseburger.
Yep, I agree 100% on that.
Now, you also went to Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri's restaurant. Guy Fieri's restaurant was so good. I would totally recommend it. I would not recommend going during the dinner rush because it is like a couple hour wait. We went during the lunch rush, so we didn't really have to wait at all. And there was five of us. But it was really good. We tried the cheeseburger hamburger and or mac and cheese hamburger, and it was so good. It was the
That
best.
sounds good
It
because I
was,
love mac and cheese and hamburgers.
yes, no, I totally would recommend it. It was delicious. I loved it. It was a huge burger. and I didn't think I was going to eat it all, and I scarfed it down. I was like, I don't care. This burger is delicious. It is amazing. I recommend it to anybody.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah. Yeah, we had some good food and some bad food, but overall it was a good trip. But I did so much walking. My feet still hurt. My feet still hurt from all the walking that we did.
I know. I don't know how like the girls they wear the heels on the strip or the boots and stuff. I can't do it. When I go to Vegas, I always wear tennies and comfortable clothes because the walking is a pain, especially you guys. You guys walked from one end of the strip all the way to the other end when you guys went to meet us for El Segundo.
Yes, yes. And then we went so fast and it's like I really didn't enjoy the strip walking because we were just trying to get there because we thought we were going to be late for lunch. So the next day we took our time a little more, but yeah, it was fun and it was kind of interesting to see all the people out there. I was a little concerned because when we left our hotel and we were walking up Tropicana to go to the strip, it was right there. I literally saw this man. I believe he was a homeless man, but he was walking with no shirt and no shoes. And I was telling Mark, I was like, I wonder what happened. Maybe he got robbed, or maybe he sold his shoes for alcohol. I mean, there's just so many things that I just could not believe that he was walking with no shoes on. He was barefoot on that hot cement and no shirt.
Definitely a different scene, especially like some areas like right where like the Ross is and the Hard Rock Cafe, right there, it's horrible between all the smells, between the chocolate smell from M&M World and the pea smell and the homeless people that sit underneath the stairs and stuff like that, and then all the marijuana that they have. It's just
Mhm.
every time I walk through that just part, my allergies, my eyes start getting all watery. It's so bad right there. And it's like you can't avoid it. So it's like, it's horrible.
Yeah, I agree. All the different smells there. I mean, not just that, it's like all the different smells of perfume, because some people just wear too much of it. And the urine smell and the marijuana was really bad. And even just the smoking in the casinos was getting to me.
Oh,
Um, on the last day I was there, we were at the Sahara and this guy was smoking a cigar and he was just blowing it in everybody's face. It was just, it was awful. I was playing a machine right kind of by him and I had to get up and leave, just cash out because I couldn't stand the cigar smell.
yeah. I don't think we're used to the cigarette smell and cigar smells and stuff because even when we walk into restaurants, you can like that smell hits you. And if people are smoking it right near you, it's just really strong and you need to go out into the fresh air and like breathe and stuff. And Fremont Street's even worse because
Oh, yes.
it's like collected that smoke smell. So as soon as you walk into anywhere, you can smell it, even if nobody is smoking it right at that moment. And it's just
Yeah.
so insane. It's crazy.
Yeah. What'd you think about all the different people on Fremont Street, the costumes? I could not stop laughing at some of them. They were hilarious.
The strip is something else, but Fremont is like a whole nother level. I know
Yes.
people like it and they could do it. It's just for me, it's not my environment. It's too loud. There's music playing in every single direction, and
Yes.
people screaming and yelling, or people like everybody's claustrophobic, like walking past each
Yeah.
other, or there's like some creepy people that you're
There's drunk
questioning.
people
Drunk.
stumbling. Yes. It was kind of crazy on
Yeah.
Fremont
And
Street.
then there's
It's a
all the
lot
people.
different than from years ago when I used to go where it used to be a lot of fun. I didn't really have fun on Fremont Street this time. I don't think I would go back the next time I go to Vegas. I think I would skip Fremont Street altogether.
um I agree. I try to avoid Fremont Street. We did eat at this hot dog place. I don't remember what it's called, but it's right where the zip line is. and they like make like the ghetto hot dogs, and it was delicious. Like they put chili cheese on the hot dogs, and they had hot Cheetos, and it was really good. I'd recommend eating there. But other than that, I think that was the only good thing. Other than that, there
Yeah.
was just so many drunk people, and then people advertising wanting you to take pictures with them and do stuff like that. So it's like you can't enjoy something without something going on.
Yeah. Yep. I hear ya.
But the strip is the Las Vegas strip is fun. It just
Yes.
like when we were walking and we saw the painters and they were spray painting and we got the pictures and stuff. Those it's actually cool seeing like some of the entertainment or people who are drumming on like the
Yes.
just boxes and like tubs and stuff like that, and they're making music or people singing songs with their like
Yeah.
little shirts.
Random songs sometimes, and some of them were pretty good.
Yeah, just them rhyming coming from nowhere. You're kind of like,
Yeah.
that's pretty creative. I like things like that. I don't like all the pressure with people dressed in costumes or like the girls with the feathers and they're trying to pressure you into taking photos with them and stuff like that. But everything else, I kind of like some of the entertainment that you see. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. I saw this older lady. She was dancing to like Mexican music. And that's all she was doing was dancing. She had her music on. She had her little cup, for money. And I was like, whatever it takes to make some money. She didn't care. She was just dancing away. It was kind of fun to watch her.
Did you see the lady doing the hula hoops?
Yes, I saw the lady doing the hula
She
hoops.
does that all day and she just does different tricks and hula hoops and stuff. I'm like, dang. And she's an older lady too, and she just does that all day.
Yeah. I was kind of curious about the girls that walk down the street for you to take pictures with all the feathers and everything. I wonder if they really make a decent income doing that.
I don't know. I feel like I see more people turning them down than anything because they
Yeah,
charge
me
you
too.
expensive. It's like they want to charge you like $20 minimum just to take a picture and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
just, I
And then
don't,
you got to take the picture with your own phone, and it's not like they're taking the picture, and it's like, who wants to pay $20 for that?
yeah, I don't, it's definitely something else. And I don't know how they do it with walking in heels up and down the strip because
Yeah.
my feet kill me. I don't know how they do it because that's just way too much work.
Yeah. I think the whole time we were there, I prefer my favorite hotels to gamble and hang out are MGM and New York, New York. What about you?
No, I like MGM in New York, New York. We even do good gambling at both of those places, and they're not there. There's a lot of people, but the casino's so big that it doesn't feel like there's so many people, and they
Yeah.
have so many different machines and stuff. It's like when we went to that one casino, that really small one, and they had the
Oh, yeah,
subway
yeah.
in the back. I did not like that
I didn't
casino.
like that one either.
It
But
smelled like smoke. It was too tiny. Everybody was there. It didn't feel right. They give you, if you spend 20, they give you 20, and you had issues with trying to get your other 20. And
yeah, it was just crazy. But New York, I think is my favorite because they always have so much entertainment inside. They have
mhm.
like a few bars and sometimes they play music in there. And I think that I overall that's my favorite.
Yeah, because they have all the restaurants in the back. When we met the girls and stuff, they have all those restaurants back there so you can find food easily and they're not expensive
Yes.
like some of the hotels you go to where there's sit downs and stuff.
Yes.
And then they still have like the regular like convenience stores where you can still get cheap stuff, like if you need water and stuff like that, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then I know you didn't have a chance to, but Hershey World, I love their shakes. I totally would recommend it. I had a cookies and cream shake, and me and Brandon went to go gamble, and we got two cookies and cream shakes, one for me and one for him. And within 5 minutes, I drank my whole shake. And then he was like, I don't know if I'm feeling it. So I was like, I'll take it. So then I drank his within like 15 minutes. It was
Oh
crazy.
my
He was
God.
like, you drank two shakes? And I was like, that was really good. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so jealous because I went to go get a shake and there was literally about 20 people in line. And after walking all day on the strip, I just wanted to go back to the hotel And I didn't want to wait for 20 people, but that was my fault because then I didn't have a chance to go back and I really wanted one of those shakes.
Maybe the
Darn it.
next time that could be the first thing you do, because
Yeah.
that shake there was amazing. We went to Shake Shack. That's where we tried to go. We went to Italy to go eat, and their food was okay. And then I really wanted a shake, so we'll go to Shake Shack. And we went to Shake Shack, and I was so disappointed because they didn't have shakes at Shake Shack. They were like, "Sorry, we're not serving shakes at this time," and blah blah. I was so mad. I'm like, "It's Shake Shack. Why are you not serving shakes?" So
Yeah.
that's when we went to Hershey World to go get the shake.
Yeah. And the hotel we stayed at, they had a steak and shake in there, but it was closed. So I couldn't get a shake in there either. The only thing that was open was Hooters. And that wasn't even that great. Hooters in Denver is much better. I haven't tried the Hooters in Arizona, but Hooters in Denver was better than Las Vegas.
I think it just depends on like some of the restaurants and kind of where you're at. Cause like our hotel, we stayed at Park MGM, and that was actually a really nice hotel. And we were still kind of like in the middle of like where everything happened. So we liked it because we were close to a Walgreens and a Target. So if we had to go get like little stuff, like we had to get toothbrush and toothpaste and stuff, so we were able to go there. And it was just right there. So we didn't have to like walk far like we did last time. And the last time we went, they didn't have the monorails running, so we had to walk everywhere. So this time they had them. So it was nice because when we went to the Stratosphere, we were able to take the monorail from one end all the way to the other end and still come back and kind of do that. So we didn't have to do as much walking, but
Yeah.
still a lot of walking.
Yeah. I did a lot of walking. And I didn't make the Ross either.
I love the Ross. We didn't do as much shopping as we thought we were going to do at the Ross because we did more like activities and walking and eating and stuff like that. But I recommend the Ross in Vegas. It is amazing. They are stocked up. I did get a really cute like side purse. It was adorable. It was BB. It was so cute. And it was only $12, but it was funny because because we were in the Ross, and you know how they have the original price tag in Ross, and then they have the Ross price tag. Well,
Yeah.
Brandon kept seeing the regular price tag. So when he saw that purse, it was a $60 purse. And I was like, and he goes, it's $60. And I go, no. I'm like, there's nothing in Ross that's $60. I'm like,
Right.
no way that purse is $60. So I'm like, no, what's the Ross cost? And he was like, the Ross cost. And I'm like, yeah, there's a normal cost, what it costed, and then there's a Ross cost, which is cheaper. And he goes, oh, it's $12. And I'm like, yeah, the Ross cost. So he was
Yeah.
making fun of me because he's like, the Ross cost. I'm like, yeah, the Ross cost, because
Yeah.
there's a certain price for Ross.
Yeah. It's because these guys, they don't understand shopping like we do.
Well, and it's like even like the clothes, they had like $20 clothes, but if you look at the Ross cost, it's only like $4 or $5 for shirts. So I'm like, you have to take the deal. And Ross is so stocked up in Vegas. They have everything. They have the 2 levels. So it's like packed with everything. They have cute clothes, cute bags, cute sandals. I've gotten sandals, purses, clothes, shorts. I've gotten jeans there. We bought a suitcase because we bought so much the last time we went. So we had to buy a suitcase to go back. So
Yeah. Isn't it funny how like when I first started going to Vegas, I always wanted to go to the M&M store and the Coca-Cola store, but they're so expensive that now I just walk past them. It's like I don't even go in anymore. I'd rather go to Ross or somewhere, the discount stores to get something cheaper.
Well, that's how we are, because Vegas is expensive in general. So it's
Yeah.
like when we got there, we went to Walgreens, and even Walgreens is expensive because we flew in late at night. So Target was closed. So we went to Walgreens to get like little essentials like snacks and chapsticks and toothpaste and stuff. And we spent like $50. But then the next day, when we went to go restock on more waters and foods and snacks and stuff, we bought so much more stuff than we did at Walgreens, and we spent like $30 at Target.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because I know the little store in the hotel where we stayed at, we got 2 pops and the lady says $7. And I'm like, it's just 2 soda pops. What $7? Are you serious here? I couldn't believe it.
Well, yeah, that's why we were just buying like the little cases, the 6 packs of water, the Smart Waters, the big bottles, because it was only $5 for 6
Yeah.
waters. So we're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna take it. Or
Yeah.
like when we were walking on the strip, right where the bridge is, when you're going towards, like you're heading towards Treasure Island, you know that main
Yeah.
bridge where
Yeah.
they do the water boats?
Yeah.
There's this vet that sits there and he buys the big cases like you do from Target that are only
Yeah.
like $3. He buys the big cases and then puts them in a cooler and sells them for $1. So everybody on the strip is like, I'll take $1 for a water. I'll take $1 for water, because the water just going to a regular restaurant, it's like $3 to like $5 just for a bottle of water.
Yeah. See, that could be a new part-time career for me. I could go to Las Vegas with like a whole bunch of cases of water and just sit there and sell them.
Well, he did good. He was doing so good because just our group, we bought 5 waters from him for $1. So that's $5. And just think
Yeah.
a case of water is like $3.50, $3.75. So
Yeah.
he just made his profit back within 4 people. And then he was selling waters left and right. And all he did was have cases stacked. And then
Yeah.
as they were he was just putting them into this cooler to get cold with ice and stuff, and then selling it for $1. He was making so much money just that short period of us walking and coming back. He was like almost done with the water, because people are like, I'll spend $1 for a bottle of water than somewhere else.
Yeah. That's pretty good profit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess that we've went over our time.
That's fine. That was our experience with Vegas. There's so much more we could talk about with Vegas, but
Oh yeah, so much more we could talk about.
we'll have to do another podcast, because Vegas is something else. And if you've never been, it's an experience that you'll never forget.
Yeah. And if you've had a funny experience or something you want to talk about, shoot us an email and let us know.
Yep, we would love to bring you on our podcast to talk about it, to talk about different experiences, different places you've been that you would recommend, places you would not recommend, anything like that. We would love that.
Right. Yes.
Awesome. Well, I'm Dominique.
And I'm Brenda.
And this is Life with the Medinas.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, guys.